I did not get caught up in music. Complete lies. Good morning, bedheads and sleepyheads. Welcome to the Sunday stream. We're supposed to be doing a work-along stream today, but that's irrelevant. That's not what we're doing today, is it? No. That's not how I would do. We're doing something else instead. An addiction must be satiated. Things must be done. Work must be Also, okay, first of all, congratulations to, I believe it was, yes, Minerva, to Cobalt, and to Kaikot for first, second, and third, respectfully. Hello, everybody. And also thank you for the stretching and the hydrating. Congratulations to all the people that got new tea, and and RIP to the people that did not get new tea. For some reason, Twitch would not let me make the title Hosen Picks, because I was using a thumbnail with me holding a hoe and a pickaxe. And so I had to put an asterisk instead of the O so that it would let me, because it wouldn't let me otherwise. So I'm like, fine, I'll put an asterisk instead. And then it let me. So everyone knows what that word is. But it was like, no. No. And also congratulations on the 285 watch streak, Brian. God dang. Also, everybody make sure that you're hydrating. It's important. And we're going to stretch. Everybody, please participate if you can. Reach upwards. Ooh, how has everybody's Sunday been so far? I hope it has been good. I hope that you've been having a good day today. Wilho's not. Hey, Snappa, is that because I'm demi-ace? Is this a personal attack? Should I be upset? Offended even? Lean to your left. Will Till's not. Hey, I do farm things. Lean back. Oh, so that's tiles, not. You're right. I don't tiles, because tiling is a pain in the butt when it comes to field work. You gotta, like, tear up the field and put the frickin' piping into it so that it does its own drainage, and that's a lot of work. For a game like this? Absolutely no. No, never. No, you did the... Ling, I'm flowing with you. You didn't have to fight against it. I would have kept going. I would have been like, yeah, tiles, it's true. Because when you put drainage into fields, I believe one of the terms for it is called tiling. So you would have been fine. You would have been great. It would have been perfect. Living his best farmer life. Gosh darn right. Dang tootin'. Darn fartin'. I don't know where to go with this. But yes, we are, in fact, back to Fields of Mistria, because I didn't get to go to the mines yesterday. And as we all know, if ever I were to play this game with other people, give me a pickaxe and give me my space, and I will get you all the ore that you need. Just make sure to feed me the stamina items so that I can go and do the mining. If those two things are required, you will get access to all the materials you need. Do you need to upgrade your tools? Give me a day. Give me a day and make sure that the ability for us to actually smelt them down into the bars, as long as those are available, I got you. I got you what you want. We'll make it happen. We'll make it work. A tea sip. I know I already hydrated, but we're hydrating a second time. But yes, I hope that everybody's having a good Sunday today so far. I was with family for a little bit today. We were celebrating our arrival to Canada many years ago. And so we went out to eat, and then we went to a little splash pad place that is semi near my house so that my niece could have a good time in there. And it's so fascinating because, like, it's the time of the day when a lot of families can bring their kids there. So there were a lot of kids of like all different ages running around, and it is just fascinating watching how different kids approach everything. Because it's just like a splash pad, you know? It's just like, it's a slab of concrete with holes in it that shoot water out of it. And occasionally some, how to say it, and also some little ornament things that actually spray water in different directions, etc. And it's just so interesting to just watch, like, young minds figure out how to approach water. Because, like, my niece kind of, like, is timid, and then just kind of, once she realizes that it won't hurt her, she'll just, you know, jump in, but you can still see that timidness. But there were some kids that had no timidness whatsoever. They would just immediately barrel through whatever kind of water, how to say, what was presented. They would just barrel through it. Some of them would kind of, like, use water like an obstacle course, where they would try to, like, kind of weave through it. And some of them would just be kind of oblivious to it until it hit them and then be like... it was just one of those, like, because I was just sitting on the sidelines with, like, 2 family members chatting and was just watching my mom and my niece just playing in the water. And so just, you know, you have time, and I like to observe. So I'm just like, it's just so, like, you could just, there's that idea that, like, kids don't have personalities, you know, like, oh, you don't know who you are until you're, like, in your late teens. It's like, no, you can see their personalities in full swing just by interacting with jets of water that are coming out of the floor. And it was just, I don't know, from, like, a psychology perspective, it was just really interesting to just watch just how they all were approaching things, and also, like, different ages, right? Because, like, younger kids are more just like, oh, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, like, I don't fully understand, and my motor functions aren't as strong as some of the other kids, whereas, like, the older kids are just like, yum, 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 yum. My job, for good news, nothing was lost in the change. Well, it's nice when things don't get lost. Anyway, yeah, so I'm a little bit, and I slept like butts last night because insomnia is, in fact, butts. So, what we're going to do is we're going to get our energy back by sleeping in a video game instead. And also, it's going to storm tomorrow, so I don't even have to worry about... I don't got to worry about nothing. And that's great. That's excellent. We didn't make a crazy amount of money, but money is still money. 200. There we go. Level 15 already. Get that extra muns. Yeah, now is when we're going to start to climb a little bit more slowly. Huh? Day 9. StarCraft reference proclaimed. Hello. Cat, you're wonderful. Never change. Now, were these particular items ones that we needed to... Yes, we did need to drop them off, but we did not have enough time. Day 9 mentioned. Day 9 mentioned. Bongos binted. I shouldn't sell these because we can now turn them into baked potatoes to get more stamina. But, like... they're also worth a fair bit, you know? Muns be munsin'. It makes life difficult. Boko's binted. You can't just say that on my streams, Kaikard. How could you? That's illegal, you know. You feel compelled. I do love this, though. Because knowing that this boy is eventually going to turn into a being that we can form relationships with, this has some odd implications. Ling, have you communicated about this before? Does this, is this a concern? Is this something we should worry about? I'm gonna worry about it. Just saying. You feel compelled to talk to the statue. Don't worry about it. I'm worrying. Do not let the pits in the mines impede your progress, Will. Remember, you can simply fly over them. Do you mean jump over them? Ah, yes. Flying would be easier. However, I suppose a jump would suffice. God, he's so narrow-minded. He's so ignorant to the rest of the world. How embarrassing. No, Ling, please. I would like your thoughts on this. Your thoughts and concerns. Also, Ling, where do I get catfish? Not to be confused with catfished, that I have no interest in. Yes, it's going to be you that is going to suffer through these questions forever and ever. Why would you have thoughts and concerns about making out sloppy style with the dragon statue? Because you feel compelled. Cobalt. It's the compelled that's concerning. Medium fish pond. Well, where's a pond? Is that classified as a pond? That's not a pond. That's not a pond. That's not a pond. That's not a pond. That I don't think is classified as a pond. Maybe it is? Or did you see him and just damn this sexy dragon statue? I mean, either way, would it not be classified to some degree as being compelled? Should it still not raise some concerns? Perhaps I am the unreasonable one here. Hey, I just got one of those. And this is for Rena. Perfect. We're about to get some potato soup. Excuse me. Must be hard at work. Are you eating enough? Sleeping enough? No. Where's your child? Oh, they're in the other place. Ah, gosh dang it. Also, be real with me, Cobalt. Did you go... Wait, Cobalt, have you been playing this game at all? Is that the wild leek I needed for my soup? Thank you so much. Here's your reward, Will. I hope you enjoy it. Oh, we do actually just get potato soup. I haven't picked it up yet. You're definitely going for the frickin'... There's no way that you wouldn't immediately dive bomb onto the frickin' dragon. And if you tell me otherwise, I'm not only unconvinced, I will call you a liar. Maybe I'll play it some more of it in September. Aww, Cobalt, don't remind me that I can't do stream timber. You're being rude right now and mean. Not that you were actually thinking that, but meh. Okay, so catfish, pond. All right, let's see if that one spot is actually classified as a pond. Just stream before work. That is... What you just said is nightmare fuel for me. Thank you. Oh, I can't reach it. This frickin' fish. Well, that's not what I wanted, but I got. I don't know if that's actually a pond. Lang, do you know if this one's classified as a pond? Or that one, for that matter? These two? I was trying to provide a solution. They classify as ponds. Perfect. All right, we're gonna go get that catfish. And also catch a couple of extra snails for the muns. For the coinage. And yes, I know, but it's also just a pain. It just sucks, because, like, I really don't want to go to days. Like, I like my job in the sense of that I only do 4 days a week, and that's really nice. But it does make doing certain streams very difficult. Okay, so the one that I was just at technically counts too. Perfect. I just need to see a medium fish in there. And then be able to catch it. There's a lot of particular things that need to happen for me to be able to perform the task that I want. Well, it's at least a new one. Come here, fish. Ooh, hello. Wait, wait, wait. There's hope on that one. Come on. Come on, I believe. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm gonna refuse to get mad. You know? I don't even know if it would have counted, but I can be cranky about it nonetheless. I believe in you, buddy. You're a catfish. Yes! Okay, sweet. We've just knocked out one more of the things that is very unimportant. And that is specifically for hemlock, so we go back to the inn, hand it in, grab these berries. All the berries forever. I'm sure at one point we can turn them into jam or something. Yeah, he is in here. Alright, perfect. There he is. There's my boy! Take this. Wow, look at that catfish, Will. This is just what I needed. Here's my recipe for breaded catfish, as promised. I mean, I don't really want it, but, like, it's fine. Also, that seems like a lot of work for a whole lot of nothing. That's not true. It's probably very good. And probably even pretty profitable, but I'm being that guy right now, you know? You all know what I'm talking about. That guy. The, oh my goodness, calm yourself. Why are you getting upset over nothing? That's what everybody is saying to me. That guy. You know, I mentioned Frost playing this right after you popped into my stream. Oh, dang it. Well, I'm sorry, Fox, that I missed. Oh, that's where the... Oh, God, I have so much fishing to do still, don't I? Those all are going to get sold. We're going into the mine first. We're going into the mine first, otherwise it's never going to happen. And we need those copper pieces. One, so that our beautiful boy will love us. I'm presuming there's not going to be any copper to start with. Yeah, but these games are nice. Also, how was your stream, by the way, Fox? I hope that you had a good time. With your beavers. A game that I haven't picked up yet, but I know will be the death of me if I do. But there was copper in here. There you go, there's our first bit of copper. Hey, and our way down. Descend. Money. You little shit. Okay, here we go. Okay, this one's the one. Here we go, for all the beans. Perfect. Crushed it. First try. No further questions. Let's see. So can I romance multiple people? Hold on. Yeah, it's fun though. It's weird how many things they added and swapped out since I last played. Can I romance multiple people in 1.0, or are they cowards? Why would Frost be annoyed by that, Fox? You could get a mod. You could get a mod to let you marry multiple peeps. Oh, there we go. We got the copper we need. You could date multiple people but marry one. Yeah, just be a perma marry everybody bachelor. I actually needed that moss, so this was perfect. Let me see. You can turn off the breakup option so that you can date multiple people while still being married, I think. Don't quote me on that. I feel like some farming games are eventually going to do that. Yeah, where it's just gonna be blatant polygamy. And you're just like, behold, all my husbands and wives. Roots of Pacha? Is that a thing that Roots of Pacha does? Oh no. You can't marry multiple people. Last I saw, I have a lot of questions. I'm getting a lot of misinformation thrown at me. Or at least questions. More questions. Constant questions. Which floor is this? Ooh, hello, double chest. I fucking... As soon as I saw it, I'm like, something's off. And then I didn't react whatsoever. Oh, there's the top. It's 3. Hold on. Because for some reason most of the people that play these games request 2 things: longer days and fuck everyone at once. What's wrong with that, Fox? What's wrong with wanting to love people? Give everybody the hugs. And also, hello, Frost. I hope that you're doing well. How am I supposed to decide? That's the difficulty right there. Gib. I'm really hoping that I can find the level 5 spot soon, but I have a suspicion that's not going to happen. Multiple saves. But you could avoid all that work by just being able to marry everybody. No, rocks! Look, I'm not saying it's like, how to say, I'm not going to be arguing the morality of it, just to be clear. That's not what I'm aiming here for. Oh, thank God, there it is. Ugh, Alright, back to the surface. I know it's only 8 p.m., but there's that paranoia that I'm gonna goof it. And that's the last thing I want to do right now. Hold on. I'm also messaging... yeah, I'm also missing some messages, but also, hello, Rosa, I hope that you're doing well. It must be weird that once I chose the spouse, I don't date anyone else because I genuinely feel bad for a bunch of pixels. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I personally do enjoy being able to romance multiple people in video games, whereas I don't think like that in reality. It's just, you know, how to say, just how the brain, he must be in there too, must he? Unless I just don't see him. There he is. He's at the carpenter shop. He's at the carpenter shop. Doodle-doo. Going well, I'm glad to hear that. I mean, I remember some posts going through and all the romantic candidates and started marrying them and then wiping their memories and making a shrine of the whole thing. I'm sorry, what? You. What? You completed my request? Fine, let's get your reward. And what reward do you give me? Access to the smith? There, now scram. I got work to do. Oh, that's right. It's good to hear you back to work, March. I guess that means someone completed your request. Lady Adeline, yes, it does. Yeah, it was me, and March has been a real jerk about it. No, happy to help out. Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Will. Thanks, Will. I have an idea. As an extra reward, why don't you give Will a quick lesson in blacksmithing? Doesn't that sound like fun? Just the... No. 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 Sure. Blacksmithing is a craft that takes time, skill, and good materials. With enough practice, anyone can be a passable blacksmith. But a true artisan like myself can take it up a step further and infuse metal with new power. You're not ready for that. Would you like to feel the blacksmithing tour? Isn't it just what we do? Wait, Cobalt, so you never had the moment in the comm bay or in the meeting hall where Ashley and Liara are yelling at each other? Because it's like, you gotta pick someone. And then you get to answer smugly, why can't I have you both? I'm just saying. Oh, and you never got... Oh, sorry. I read Mass Effect 1. I played, I think, before the Shadow... Was it Shadow Keeper? DLC came out. So... There was definitely a situation there. I'm going to go with no, because I'm pretty sure it's just exactly what I think it is. Go on. Pick it up. You're giving it to Will? How generous, March. Yeah. Sure, why not? Oh, thanks, bud! What did I tell you, Will? He's a big softy, really. I'm sure he'll be happy to let you use this forge whenever you want to work on your blacksmithing. Fine. I have other work to take care of. feel like... Lair of the Shadow Broker, thank you. No, Cobalt, sorry. I think you're misunderstanding. I got the romance achievement because the Lair of the Shadow Broker didn't exist yet, so I didn't realize that Liara was in the game. So when I awkwardly played the third game, and she's like, I can't believe, like, gives you kind of the just like, I thought we had something special, Shepard, and it's like, I didn't know that you were in that game at the time. I won't play that DLC until my second playthrough, and that'll be as Fem Shep when I romance Garrus because he's best boy. Are we seriously just shy? How many do we need of that? Well, we can at least have that, so that's a start. Wow, we just like really just made it. But oh, we need to have more. Okay, well, we just need to get access to more copper. That's all that there is to it. That's easy enough. That's a Tuesday, you know? That's okay, it is Tuesday. That's a Wednesday. Also, it sure is nice to not have to actually worry about the crop watering today. But what I want for the blacksmithing, I think it's time sensitivity. Yeah, that one. Thank you kindly. Anything that reduces the time, because like even though we're playing the game at a slower speed, which is nice, don't get me wrong. There. Actually, no, you come with me. The copper and such goes in there. Same with that. Yeah, and with the building tools. And with the animal, the monster stuff. Food stuff can go in here, though. We still have a little bit of energy left. I don't think we've actually grabbed that one skill yet, but we might as well use all the energy we got. There's no reason not to. We have it, might as well burn it. Let's do a save. It's getting late. You should head home. I'm in my house, game. I am physically home. And also, Eccentric, hello. I hope that you did get a tea. I'm sorry, I missed the fact that you did a redeem. You did in fact get a new tea. Congratulations. Man, I am just off base right now. I'm just lost. Be going to the 10th, and oh, it's Ulrich's birthday tomorrow, so we'll have to give him a little gift. If not, we're just monsters, you know? And have a good night, Brian. I hope that you have a good rest of your evening and that your week treats you well. We leveled something up. Oh, yes. Okay, we're still in that range where it's not too bad to get levels. We might be slowing down soon, though, but we're going to keep trying. I don't think it's raining today, so we'll have to do all the watering ourselves, which is fine. It still gives us access to some more ether, energy, mana, crafting overview. How to start crafting like fences. Well, I guess we're bringing some wood with us. I don't think I even needed to do that, but we're doing it anyway just for the purposes of safety. And then we're going back into the mines to get a frick ton of copper. See, now I wonder though, does that one ability stack with the other? Where if you water something, there's a chance that tomorrow it will stay watered. If that uses the... Sorry, I was just curious if that little bubble meant anything. Words. There's the one perk that says if you plant a seed, there's a chance that it'll be watered. Does that continue the triggering of if it's watered, it stays watered? I presume yes, but I never know when it comes to like abilities for games, because that can always end up being like a difficulty spot. Hi, you feel compelled to talk. The increased flow of magic from the mines has begun to clear my head somewhat. I recall that magic was once widely used by humans who lived here. In fact, I believe I had granted some of that power myself. Apologies. I wish I could remember more. Hello, not the big boss. I hope that you're doing well. Oh my god. Our little lad hasn't been here. Yeah, I haven't gotten that one yet. So I need 4 more. And I'm gonna go and check the board. We still need to find a caterpillar somewhere, which, considering it's during the day, shouldn't be that bad. So we start with that. And then we grab... Oh, that's just the full thing. Then we grab that. And then we check with people. You want a turnip? Why we don't got any of those? I see Ling isn't here. Ling is here. Maybe not currently on, your shirt once there. What? That's not Ling. That's Dub Shadow. Just also playing as you should. Ling is always here in our hearts. Amen. No, Dub Shadow's the pain in the butt. The one who torments purposefully for his own amusements. Okay. There's a butterfly, so we're gonna catch it. I think we've already gotten one of those. We have not, but it's not one of the ones that we need to capture. That's a sweet bee. That one we can actually hand in, which is great. And now over here, we're obviously gonna find a caterpillar. That's not a caterpillar. But over here, we're gonna find a caterpillar. Caterpillar! I'm starting to think that the caterpillar situation may be... not as easily happening as I had hoped it would be. So we already don't have any space. The bag space is so brutal. We'll do the scenic route back in hopes that maybe we bump into a caterpillar somewhere. But for the most part... Have you cut the grass around your farm yet? Tall grass is natural habitat for many insects. Vegetation or vegetables are also good. Are also a good habitat too, I guess. I appreciate the information that you're giving me, but you're also really in my space, child. 2 steps back. Heck, 3 steps back. And then we grab these bad boys. Yoink. And then we wander off in this direction. Trying to that's a snail. I've got this gut feeling that the caterpillar is going to be weirdly hard to find. Yawn. I'm so sleepy today. Been having nightmares the last couple of nights. Maybe I should brew some chamomile tea before bed. That might help. It might. Or maybe it won't. Who knows? Who's to say? I doubt I'm going to find a caterpillar here either, but it's worth a quick peek before we head back home, though this is gonna take a lot of time, unfortunately. Yoink. Oh no! Valerine? I'm not sure what that is, Rosa. More information required. Unless this is a joke and I'm just being a boy. It's a herb. It can go into tea, helps you sleep. Okay. Well, if I could type that into the game and the character would go, oh, that's not a bad idea. Dino. Why do I... Kills me, but I'll do it. Oh, we already have the tiny statue. Dang it. Ah, well, back home. Throw the stuff into the boxes. We'll only have a small bit of time in the mines today, but... it's not even worth the picking up. Thank goodness we don't even have the space for it. Okay, so we can sell that. We can sell that. We can sell that. We can sell those. Can. The rest of it goes into chests. And now we rush to go back to the mines. Always back to the mines. But we did have to... dang it, grasshopper. I saw it for a second and I'm like, oh, different color. Maybe. No. No. That's not how it will be today. There will be no gaining of the caterpillar today, methinks. And you know what? We accept it. We move on from it. We take a deep breath and go, it's okay. Why did I do that? Back upstairs. G to 5. Let's go. Wow, easy there, Buccarino. There we go. Loot. Yeah, at this point we're mostly just trying to get the copper for the sheer fact of just needing the smithing XP. Because we're not gonna get too far with things if we can't even, you know, make the things we want. Wormy. Yoink. Literally just a worm. Weren't you looking for a caterpillar last night? Yeah. Yeah, I was. And I didn't find one. I don't know why today is my... You know what? No, I can't even say that. I was going to say, like, I don't know why today is my drama day. That's such Bologna. Every day is a Will drama day. Or at least a dramatic day, not a drama day. I don't like causing actual drama. I do like being dramatic, though. Ooh. Our inventory is just getting filled right now. Perfect. Got to admit, thought that I was gonna goof that up to an unrecoverable point, and was kind of tensing up a little bit. Like, oh, it's so over. Oh, they're gonna hit me. Yum, yum, yum. We're just gonna toss that and toss that, because I want that ruby. And it was a mine cricket. Okay. Yeah, I was fairly confident, like, I should probably grab that, but... There we go. Down. It's only 7? Goodness me. So many layers to go, so little time. Wah! Olive, thank you so much for the raid! Hello, everybody! For those who don't know who I am, my name is Will Sleeps Not. You may call me Will, you may call me Sleeps, you call me Will Sleeps Not. Welcome to the Sleepy Bread Clubhouse, where we are currently playing Fields of Mistria. We're supposed to be doing a work-along stream, but, I decided not to do that. How was the rest of Dark Souls? For those who don't know, Psych Olive, you absolutely should. She is a wonderful, chill, funny, and strange noise-making individual who plays a variety of games. Is currently playing some Dark Souls. I unfortunately cannot remember the other game that you are playing because I am a terrible fan. Got its hooks in you, I see. A little bit. Just a little bit. And Rando the Dyslexic Knight. Hello, hello. I hope that you're doing well. Olive, also, if you're raiding out for the night, please, if you need to go take care of yourself, I know that when we are raiding out, it usually means we are done. So if you need to go and get up and stretch, decompress, eat, hydrate, sleep, all of the good things, please, by all means, do so. I will do my best to try to entertain your community, at least to the best of my abilities. No promises, but gosh dang it, I'm going to give it the old college try, as is a saying, implying that you can only try if you attempt to get educated? I might be overthinking this a little bit. There might be a little bit too much thinking going on at the moment. But hello, everybody. We are currently in the mines. You know, as we should. My character just looks like a bearded child. And where do the children belong? In the mines, of course, as we all know. I'm gonna finish eating, so I'll be lurking. No worries at all. Enjoy your meal. Ow! What a butthole. Ow! I thought he died. I'm gonna be absolutely real with you, Chad. I thought he died and was like, oh, okay, we're going. We're gonna call that a whoopsie and a my bad. We're already reaching the parts where things are a little bit more dangerous when it comes to the combat stuff. Also, I should just eat the last one since we're going to be here for a little bit still, and then we can also start picking up the sap. Because I feel like eventually we're going to need the sap for something. Goodness knows for what, but... I do actually really like the design of this enemy. For those who didn't see, it's a little... How to say? A little charged up... Oh, the rubies are worth so much, though. We're going to get rid of that. It's a little lantern that when it attacks, it charges up and causes a bunch of electricity to go everywhere. But the moment that the charge runs out and it's not sparking anymore, it kind of goes... and then it runs away until it can get its charge back. And I just think that's a really cool character, like a monster design. Where it just has these easy to read phases while still making it very unique and interesting. Yeah, give me all that energy, please and thank you. Ooh, I don't know if we're gonna be making it to, Yeah, not with this level of energy, we're not. Nope, that's the end of that. Alright, out of the cave. There's a perk that drops monster skins so you can turn your cat into monster. Never talk to me or my son ever again. Is that a... Oh no. No, tell me I have something that I can eat. Are you edible? No. Fuck! Are there any berries around? Stay! Don't you go anywhere, you little devil. Berries? Berries? Berries, please. Oh, how could this have happened? I think there's still some berry bushes over here. At least, God, I hope so. Berries. Berries. Oh, thank goodness. Gib. I don't care about that third berry. It doesn't matter. It's not important. What's important is the caterpillar. I think it's a caterpillar. If it's not a caterpillar, I'm just going to be sad. Yeah. Ah, okay. All is well in the world. We can breathe again. We're slowly carving away the tasks. And then it's when I frickin' give them the caterpillar. Because I forgot I haven't given it to them before. Dies inside. Wow. Already got the majority of them. Okay. So now, who did the caterpillar belong to? Also, what do I have here in terms of shirts? Oh, that's pretty good, actually. We'll allow that one. I was right here and I didn't even look. Crafting, I still have to give him that. I'm out of wood? I'll have to get more wood. Caterpillar was specifically for... Why would Hamlock want a caterpillar? I mean, is that really my place to question? I don't think it is. I think me asking that is just... unreasonable. But still. You know what? We can just hold on to it until tomorrow. It's fine. You know? It's fine. I don't want to go hunt him down at 11 a.m. That is just not a time for that. I'm like hesitating perpetually. But we can now get the sleeping buff. So that's a good start. And we're just going to grab that too, because I just feel like the time reduction ones are just worth it. And speaking of wood, there we go. Let's get all the energy out of our... I know we have a couple of them already, so we'll just do that. We go in here. We drop the stuff off. We also drop off that and that. Well, thanks! Mighty kind of you. Goodness, is it already that time? No, it's not. Snooze those ads. Not yet. Calm yourself. Me yelling at Twitch. And it looks like it's gonna rain tomorrow, if I'm seeing that correctly in the little orb. which is fantastic. Yeah, we did not, unfortunately, get that much renown this go, but that's fine. Like, I'm okay with that. We make it to 11. We didn't give old Ulrich his freaking birthday present. Dang it. Dang it. Yeah, I should have been like, chat, remind me. That's on me. That's my fault. Perfect. Lots of potato. I should keep them for food. The perpetual hesitation of actually selling my product. No, wait, hold on. That could be valuable to me later. What would you like? You feel compelled to talk to the statue. The essence that you bring me continues to slowly restore my power. It is astonishing how weak I had become. Weak. Points aggressively. Weak. Maybe don't do that. Maybe that's not even like a... What is that called again? That's not even a Roxos Basilisk. That's just a... Don't do that. Don't make the dragon mad at you, you dingus. Request for wild berries. Well, funny you should mention that. Hi. I mistook him for Hamlock, and that's embarrassing. The price of flour keeps going up. But with the mill out of commission, what can we do? Right, that's another one that we're going to be fixing in the... No, I don't want to shop. I want to talk to him. I wish to communicate. No, I want to talk to him. There we go. Here. Ah, this must be the caterpillar I requested for Luke, right? Thank you, Will. He's going to love it. Here's your reward. Thank you for the rice ball. And also, you, madam, you wanted some berries. My, aren't these berries fresh? I do so enjoy my wild berry scone. Here's the recipe. Be sure to have them right out of the oven. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? Scones are like one of those things that's just like, no, right away. The second that they're made and are cool enough to eat, down the hatch. I dropped by the clinic the other day to see Valin, but I couldn't find her anywhere. It was very odd. Not only that, but there were strange noises emitting from... Well, I'm not sure exactly where they were coming from. Do tell me if you notice anything strange yourself. How's the soil quality, old farm, Will? Those fields have been fallow for a good long while. I bet they're raring for some crops. We need to unfortunately take a quick little pause because, you know, you all know, we don't talk about it, we don't like it, we're not happy about it. It's the ads. Shake. Like just noise modifier on the screens. I said the scary word. So, we don't like watching said things, the things that we do not say because they are... It's a bad word. Much like hose, apparently, is a bad word. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to take the next 3 minutes to take care of ourselves. We're going to get up and stretch, grab ourselves something to eat, grab ourselves something to drink. In the meantime, I'll be back ASAP. BRB. Oh my god, we're back right on the second. Ah! Sorry. I'm sorry. I got too excited. I got too worked up. I didn't even go and do the list of things I said to do because I was just jumping between some streams, making them all hydrate. It's just like, I know these people. They don't do the stretch and the hydrate. So you know what? I will sacrifice my get up and stretch for this hour so that they do so. Because I'm so selfless. No need to acknowledge it, chat. I already know. It takes a bit of study to fish up aquatic artifacts, but they're worth the effort. Who knew a fishing rod could be part of an archaeologist's toolbox? Okay, so we need to find Rise. He's over there. So we will hand him the wood. Wait, no, I have to hand in those potatoes for the sake of this quest. I have to hand in 4 of them. Chat, you have to remind me. Please, I'm begging you. Remind me later that I need to hand in 4 potatoes. You know what, here, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna, and this is not because I don't trust you, just to be clear. This is because I don't trust me. And thank you, Olive, I appreciate it. Now, it's almost invisible because of the color, so we're actually going to change that to a black. Because that should be a lot easier to read. There. There we go. Now we can't forget. Looks like you're ready for the crafting lesson. Come, let's get a few things together first. Also, Olive, I hope you had a good dinner. So this is where you'll be crafting today. Feel free to use it anytime. There's also a crafting station in town. You can even buy one from us to place on your farm. Anytime you want tips, you only have to ask. I think you'll find being able to make your own fences handy. You can use them to section off land to keep your farm organized. I would never do that. I would just do it visually. They'll put your chickens out of your corn and the weeds from overtaking your fields. They're great practice, too. You'll be on to bigger projects in no time. Ready to get technical? I think I'm good. I like that confidence. You remind me of, well, me. I finished my call, so I'm so jealous. Ah, nicely done. I'll say. Let's have you make a few more sections of fence while you're here to make sure that you got the hang of it. Olive, sharing is caring. Just saying. Did I already go to the request board? I don't think I did. I think I just went straight past it. I never even looked at it. That's embarrassing. Oh no, I did. I did. I did. I did. I did. But I ate it. Oh. Okay. You know. It's fine. I'm just glad that you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it, at least. If you didn't enjoy it, I'm pretty sure I'll fall apart. I'll fall apart like a poorly sewn sweater. Did you end up getting the trout? I did! And then I think the second thing I fished out of the pond today was a brown trout, and I got upset. But mostly upset because being dramatic is fun, and anybody who says otherwise is wrong and doesn't know how to have fun. I'm just gonna say it, you know? I'm gonna be one of those, like, truth teller guys. You know, those pains in the ass that are just like, hey, I'm just being honest. You're like, alright, buddy. 2 steps back, please. I don't want to be near you. Your negative aura is killing my Riz. Oh, I gotta get that flower. I've forgotten to go to that area. That area also has the artifacts, so they're nice and easy to get, but they're also really easy to get access to that way. Again, another good design for an enemy. You have to turn away from them in order for them to approach you. And then when they do, there's a period of time where they do a charge up and you can bonk them. In any other state, they're basically immediately going to go into a defense. I do genuinely enjoy some of the creative enemy designs that they've done in this game. And they're like early enemy designs too. Like even if it's like, yeah, we're just gonna give you the taste really early and they're not gonna change too much. It's like, that's fine. You still made it that like, we have access to an environment where the stuff is not particularly dangerous yet. Moth. Perfect. That means we only need one more. Yoink. Yeah, I'm already getting to the point where where I have too much stuff in my inventory. Those are not gonna help. I already have one of those. I can't throw that out. That one I can throw out though. Not those, even though I can make a dozen of them. There you go, there's the shadow flower. I don't know why I mind that, knowing I'm not gonna have the inventory space for it. Dump your watering can home before you leave the farm. Never! I'm too stupid for that. Olive, I think you've confused me with somebody competent. In games like this, I carry all my tools with me all the time. Why? I don't know. It does not benefit me in any way, but I do it all the gosh darn time, and it is frustrating for everybody involved, myself included. There. We're making it that we're taking the rubies with us. I don't care. Ugh. Gib, 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 gib. Yum, 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 yum. And honestly, I don't know why I do that. I know that it's better to leave them at home, but despite the fact that I really enjoy efficiency, I am a lazy, efficient person and tend to build around problems rather than just tear it down and fix it. Like, some of the city builders that I play, where it's like, good God, what happened to what is your downtown? It's like, well, that's how the game started. And it's like, well, tear it down and start it over again. There he is. There's the son of a bitch. Late, but not ready to give up his ways. And it's just like, well, you should probably tear that all down and just rebuild it. And it's like, no. It will just be bad. And I will do so now. Just for you, Dub Shadow. How are you doing, by the way? I hope that you're doing well. That's historical down. Downtime can't tear that down. Oh, historical downtown can't tear that down. I agree. Oh, I also need to grab that mushroom. Gosh dang it, we're just gonna be slowly throwing things away. Look, we need to eat something already anyway. We're gonna do that. We're gonna Yeetus delete us this bad boy. And then the sap's gonna come in and we're gonna Yeetus delete us that. There, now we get that mushroom. Now we just gotta find our way to the next floor. alsoing. Task. I'm doing a work along anyway. Well, it's unfortunately not set up, so it's not going to actually do it, and I apologize. Although I can set it up if you would like me to. We could set it up on this screen if it was, if it means that much to you. I have 2 different songs rolling in my head, and I know one of them is actually the if it means that much to you, but the one that is coming in is literally not at all what it's supposed to be. But for some reason, brain is like, no, stick to the incorrect one. Look, I can't leave an artifact behind, you know? Especially when it's a diamond-backed mirror. Ooh, baby. We love our cash money around here. Do what you want. I just realized I needed to kick my shit into gear because once September hits, holy shit. Is it... Do you have a lot of plans for September? Is that the idea? My September is going to be almost the exact same. A faint whisper breaks the silence. Hero, help. Well, that's most unsettling. Also, apologies for any misophonia that I just triggered for anybody. Didn't really consider the consequences of those actions until I did it. But Dub Shadow, spill the beans. Tell me all the things, girl. Drop that tea in chat, sis. I'm very cool, hip, and with it, as you can all tell by my speech patterns. All interesting stream ideas are post-September, and I need to prep hard. Spooktober, Nostalgia November, and the Jingle Jam. Oh yeah, you got 3 months of just oof. But not oof in like a bad way. Oof in like a, oh, I gotta get on this. The gear needs to be moving, and my butt is currently not on the gear. Help. I can't help you. I'm sorry. Unless there's actually something I can do to help, but I suspect not. Oh no. And here's where our little journey ends. Yeah, biome. I don't know, not yet, not yet, maybe. Fair enough. Ling, is this valuable in any way? Oh wait, never mind. It's the jump attack. Never mind, ignore me. Jump attack is best. No, Ling, go away. Shoo. There's a may eat, soft flirt, and get trying to be productive. Good luck, dude. I should be productive today. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm being the bad guy right now. And Cursive, congratulations on your first tea. And it's an apple tea. I've never had an apple tea before, personally. But I suspect they're probably quite wonderful. Neither have I, actually. I have not had a lot of different teas, even with the fact that I have a tea redeem that should kind of just, like, force me to be, you know what I mean? Hello, Posy Girl. I hope that you're doing well. Recreation is productive. It enhances creativity. True. That is a correct statement that I will not fight on. Hold on, let me get over here and remember how to do this. I can make 6. Hopefully that gets me to the thing and run. Thank you very much for the energy boost to everybody. To be fair, there are a lot of T's. True, I don't have anywhere near all the T's on that list. And as soon, don't tell Ling, but as soon as we make it, that she makes it to 1 before the final, I'm going to research more T's and just slap them on the list. What are you going to do, Ling? Evil. I like it. Dub Shadow literally just with the boniest finger snap. Just evil. I like it. Dastardly. I am releasing the tunnel millipedes in your room. That's so rude. Why are you so rude? Why you gotta be so rude? I don't really need the shovel yet. That would not be a bad one considering how often I use it. Although armor would be kind of cool, but for the most part, I feel like the watering can is probably a good option. The axe? Yeah, we're gonna do the axe. There! Some of my materials are slowly upgrading already. Because there are 2 legs per section, unlike centipedes, which only have 1. Yeah. I just don't want to think about those terrible little critters. Well, they're not terrible in the sense of that they're bad. They're actually usually pretty good for the areas that they're in. But also, like... bleh. Throws rocks. Screams loudly. Throws more rocks. I think I want that one specifically now. That's the next goal. Alright, chat. Did we remember? Did we remember the really important thing? I sure hope we did. 4 potatoes. About the turnips? No, about the potatoes. You can't really read it that well in the thing right now, but we have to sell more of our stuff. Yeah, you can kind of see it now. Sell 4 potatoes. We can now hide the 4 potatoes again. We did it. Now we have accomplished that particular part of the mission. And now we do that. Wait a second, you're crafting materials. You don't belong there. You belong over here with the rest of your compadres. Perfect. Oh, there's the pop. Sorry, I know. Will, nobody asked you to actually stretch. I asked me to stretch. There's another clay. You see nothing? Nothing about this actually makes that much sense. I'm not very organized. I'm not Ling, who has chests upon chests upon chests upon chests. while also drawing chests, you know, like and drawing upon chests. Ling's got a whole Ling's patron is the frickin' the concept of chest in all its forms. What? Chest. Both chests in terms of storage and chests in terms of boba. Oh, you have been hard at work around Mistria, Will. The magic returning to me through your efforts has begun to clear my mind. I heard my name. Oh, Ling, I was saying that, like, look, my chests were not very organized was the thing. And hello, Forgotten Dreamers. I hope that you're doing well. Congratulations on the new tea. I was saying my organization skills are crap. I'm not Ling. I don't have chests upon chests upon chests while also drawing from chests while also drawing chests. If Ling was a warlock, their patron would be the patron or the concept of chests in all its forms. Oh, wait, you've been watching? Wow, rude! It's an honor to help out. I am grateful. I have now recalled a particular spell suitable for human use, as the means by which you bestow it. Blech. As well as the means by which to bestow it to you. I will now grant you... Oh, that's right, you get full restore! As the name suggests, casting it will fully restore your health and stamina. Your mana recovers bit by bit every night after a spell's cast. Use it wisely. Thank you for entrusting me. Huh? Really? Couldn't you have given it a cooler name? Wow. I have organized my chest to be seasonal by type and by type in one of my files. That's because you're crazy. Your ability to organize things is far beyond what I'm capable of. You are most welcome. Practice your magic and continue to hone your abilities. We will speak again soon. They're color-coded by season. I feel like that is exactly what Ling has done. I always tend to organize them and then never do it and complain about... Or intend to organize them and then never do it and complain about it. Rosa, I think we're in the same ballpark in that regard, where it's just like, man, someone should really organize this in this single-player game. Yeah. Someone really should do that. You get spells, all the cool things. If you're lucky, you might come across a potion that recovers some mana immediately. More mana orbs we unlock throughout the game, increasing your capabilities. Oh, pardon my yawn. Ooh, 91. Okay, so we're definitely getting... Yeah, we're getting this one, and then maybe we're getting level 19? Perfect. Not quite there yet, but we're close. Crawling. Friday night at the inn. All right, we got to make sure that we go to the inn. We got to make sure to hang out with the peeps. We got to be social. We got to make friends. Good. Speaking of frickin' turnips. Also another speaking of which. Food reserves were done. Asked for a turnip. And you need... Oh, you're just gonna give this to me. Alright. There. So we're gonna give those there. The rest go into the food bucket. It's okay to slack on some things. Personally, at least that's from my perspective, because it's just like, bruh, there's just so many things. How do you expect me to do so many things? Today might actually be a farming day by the look of it, because we have so many spots open where we can just stuff some seeds. So we might be growing some seeds instead today. And we have the full recovery already, so we might as well just use it at some point. A voice inside the mines. I recall that humans once offered their prayers from both above and below the ground. However, that was a long time ago. Human lifespans are short. I think that was just a random stab. I mean, I agree, like, the human life, in comparison to an immortal being, you know, is quite short, but also, hey. The hell, dude? And you want blueberries. I think I still have some blueberries, so we should be good for that. Will, are you coming to the sleeping inn tonight? Everyone's going to be there. I hope you can make it as well. We're getting low on some essentials at the store, but we'll just make do until our next supply shipment arrives. It's not so dire that everyone's at risk of going hungry, but I'm really looking forward to buying some big produce some big produce shipments from Sleepyhead Farm. And the sooner the better, madam. I can only make the stuff grow as fast as it lets me. All right? Oh, you've completed the shipment for our emergency supplies. Wonderful. On behalf of the whole town, thank you, Will. Now, as you know, funds are a bit tight for Mistria at the moment. But I don't want you to leave empty-handed. You've earned these, so you immediately give me more turnips. There you go. Novice farmer. Complete restocking Mistria's food reserves. Sigh. Elian, or Elend, was going to help me with the infrastructure proposal, but he got distracted and ended up spending the whole day at the western dig site instead. That brother of mine, he's obsessed with piecing together Mistria's past. I wish he'd spend a little bit more time thinking about his future. He is. I think that's new dialogue since the 1.0 release. Interesting. Wait, aren't you the one who wants... Did I not bring a turnip with me? Did I seriously forget to take a turnip with me? It's fine. It's fine. I'll grab 5 of those, 6 of those. Couple those. Couple those. Couple those. Couple those. And even more of those. So many turnips. Actually, we're going to reduce that by 1. Boop. It's a farming day, baby. That's just how it's gonna be today. And that's okay. And a good portion of everything is already spaced out enough so that we can just get started. So let's do just that. We got the stamina for it regardless, so I'm not too worried. And there you go, even our farming is skyrocketing now. So now we gotta go back here. Oh, also speaking of, boop, boop. There. Now we can just go straight to it. So let's cut down these so that they're not causing any problems. Cut that. Do this. Where's my, oh, boop, boop, boop. Frickin' see, Twitch? This hoe. Not you with your weird thought processes. Get your mind out of the gutter, my goodness. Sorry, Twitch was being unreasonable earlier, and... I'm just a little frustrated because of it. Man, we are really playing with fire in terms of how much space we have. I don't know if I have enough space for the potatoes. I don't. And I don't have a shovel. Well, so be it. Sometimes this is just the life that we live. And it's okay. Man, that thing's actually proccing like pretty decently. I am very glad for that. Just getting our little bouts of stamina back. Just little breaths. And if not, I might just immediately use the recover since we have it. Mostly so that I stop myself from doing what I normally do. Which is not using that resource at all. Okay, and we go into the journal. Not there. Not there. Not there. Oh, it is actually C. There. There. Okay. We got all that shenanigans done. We go inside. Grab the seeds out of there. Grab those. Oh, no, wait. The seeds will make sense in there. And those seeds will make sense in there. And then one turnip. If we go fast enough, we might actually be able to make it back to the mines by the end of the... Or by the late afternoon. Oh, wait. Who wanted what again? Rosa wanted the blueberry, or Raina wanted the blueberries, and she wanted the turnips. Okay. So that I presume that Raina's going to be in here. I was wrong. She is, by the look of it, in the... I cannot remember what this little cafe is actually called. This wasn't even the cafe. I was even wrong then. Here, take this. These are the blueberries. Of course, thank you very much. Make sure you make some good blueberry jam with this recipe. Yeah, I'm thinking of the... What am I thinking of? The one beside... Where am I thinking? Am I just crazy? Am I thinking of a different game? Oh my god, I'm thinking of Story of Seasons. Completely different game. Ignore me, please, and thank you. I'm thinking of Story of Seasons. Here, take this. Oh, your timing is perfect. We're hoping to finish up an annual report. Let's have a look. Healthy and delicious looking turnip. I'll go ahead and check that off my list and maybe make a salad. Thank you. Here's your reward. Thanks for the muns. Now that should mean... Yeah, the only thing we got going for us right now. Well, thanks, YouTube chat. Appreciated. Yoink. And... New thing? New thing. Hell yeah. Slap that there. Toss that in there. One more thing for the collection. Then if we hit up the eastern ruins... That'll give us... Oh, it has to be. Well, please... Sorry, they're all farming sims. Forgive me for mixing two of them up. Or don't. I don't care. I don't need your forgiveness, Ling. Meh. Level 15 on that. Let's heck and go. Sorry, chat, that you had to see me get like this. Whoa, let's calm down over there. We have not had you before. A flower bee. Cute. More for the collection. I don't think I could actually make it into the mines and actually get very far because I'm just gonna have inventory problems. I mean, my stamina's maximized, but like, there's gonna be so much stuff down there that I'm not gonna be able to grab. And C-Rank's RIP for not getting a new T. Breaking rocks in the mine. That's the one that I want next. Yeah, we're gonna go out and spend some time maybe doing a little fishing instead. Yeah, I think that's the right thing to do. We need to catch a bunch from the pond anyway, so. How it goes? It goes alright. Hanging out with family earlier today. Now playing more Fields of Mistria. You want to hear what I would do in your situation? I mean, sure, but I'm going to continue to do what I'm going to do regardless, because I am a stubborn old mule of a human being. Actually, wait, what do you all sell? Nothing that I'm particularly interested in. A stubborn old stinky boy. I mean, you right, Herb. When you right, you right. You know? I could fight against that, but I would be lying. Also, how are you doing, by the way, Herb? Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop. Boop, boop. And those two I can just slap into the thing. That grass included. Which I presume there's extra ones in there. Yes, there is. Because of course there is. There we go. Hold on, I take refuge from real farm work and basks behind the screen of farm work. Yeah, why not? I would stand outside the museum and throw all the extra stuff in the corner and wait until it appears in Lost and Found on Monday. I don't know how the Lost and Found works. I don't think I have access to the Lost and Found yet. And seems a little bit too gamifying for me. I like carrying stuff, bringing it there. I like physically moving things around. Tastemaker. Cooking a dish occasionally returns one of its ingredients afterwards. Yoink. I forgot about that one. That one's actually pretty solid. When you make like 15 baked potatoes and all of a sudden you still have 3 baked potatoes for some reason. It's like, wait, this is amazing. Yes? No? Are we gonna sneeze, body, or are we just gonna pretend like we're sneezing? It's pretend. I'm pretty dang good, honestly. I'm glad to hear that, Herb. After the misery of what you were playing yesterday, I believe, I can be happy hearing that you're doing good. Go on. Notice it. Yeah, there you go. Frog. Get caught, Froggerino. And yeah, I don't even really know how the Lost and Found works, but... What was the extra? Oh, did I get some of the XP back? Or the energy back? If so, hype. Yeah, no whining today so far. Battery has not failed. Battery? For which? What doth be battery powered? Ooh, there we go. Slowly getting our different fish at the moment. Battery for my brain. Ah. Rocks. Ooh, and a sapphire. Ah, so here's where we get access to some extra blueberries. What about you? Investigate. Mysterious looking well. Throw some coins into it. Lang! Ling is going to be the deferred. Gestures at screen. No questions, just gesturing aggressive. Do whichever you want. Not today, then. I don't trust those responses. That implies potential danger. Of course I'm out of space again. Because why wouldn't I be? And it's a river snail. And now that we have all this, we do have one extra boy. Yeah, we're just doing it. We're doing our quick march just across the way from one side of the map to the other to go and hand in our single fish. Will, why would you do that? That's so hello. I don't think I've caught you before. I had not. And now I have. Have different loot. Oh, so there's a potential that something comes out of it. Like it spits loot out at you. Sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse. I'm sure. Getting closer to the spring pond. Hey, the multi-seasons. Let's go. Oh, it's a bug net. Yeah, it's a beekeeper's net. Or help. Face guard. I'm pretty sure my entire brain shut down while I was trying to say that. Like, it was just a full... Oh, wait a second. Oh, no, did I miss it? I haven't missed it. Wow, the card table is hot tonight, Will. Watch out. You know, Balor pretends like Ellen's... Or, yeah, Ellen's game is beneath him, but between you and me, I'd say he's getting into it. I saw him scribbling notes about his character earlier this week. Oh, Will! You've arrived just in time for the show. Juniper, I bought you some wine as a thank you for last time. Please, it's for you. This is the most expensive bottle they keep behind the bar. It's not even on the menu. Oh, did I not mention? My father was a bit of a... That's not happening. A wine taster, I believe. We used to have this vintage for dinner. You did not. You did not mention that. Oh, how funny. Well, this is a dry wine aged in oak, so the taste is pleasantly full-bodied. You might miss the sweetness, though. I've heard you have a bit of a sweet tooth. One of those childish quirks that makes you so charming. Go on. God! It is just knives with words between these two. It is just venomous daggers. It's delicious. Thank you so much. This is so generous. Wait. Doesn't she spill the bottle in a second? They probably Keith. They Keith Olive. I'll bet. Look at those two, getting along so well. Bonding over a nice drink. That's what life's all about, if you ask me. Well, do you think Juniper will let me try it? Maybe you can ask for me. I swear, doesn't she drop the bottle? Or am I crazy? Ulrich's 4 of a kind was beginner's luck. This time, the pot is mine. I didn't mind. He did treat us all to another round. Hit me. Don't think you can hide your reactions from me, Oh. God, dyslexia is a hell of a drug. Earl. I know all your tells. The problem both of you have is that your little rivalry blinds you to the rest of the table. Isn't that right, Rise? I wouldn't know about that. I just like dealing and doing card tricks. Watch this. Wow, nice moves, bro. By the way, is this a full house? You come across an ancient Aldarian castle. The architecture rises before you. Great swooping buttresses that... Is there anything to zap? Well, I suppose the king comes out to greet you, but... I zap the king. Oh, look at that! I got a high roll. Oh, she's a murder hobo. Daffodil watches with abject horror, but doesn't stop her friend. The wizard Moonsilver zaps the king. Ugh, is it my turn? I was about to get a drink. His name just makes my brain melt. Snicklefritz steals his crown and his shoes. I'm sure those will fetch a nice sum of fake coin in this game of pretend. Bad Brad, the bearded bard, begins composing a ballad for the fallen king. I'll begin the verse with verse 1 of 17. Valor. No, not Valor the name. I mean Snicklefritz. Ling, that freaking cluster of letters makes my brain hurt. For some reason, Bad Brad the bearded bard is not too bad. But Snicklefritz? Nope. Oh, with his dying breath, the king has cast a spell of science on you, Brad. Or silence on you, Brad. They're all having so much fun. Can I get to the kids before the time runs out? Yes. I hereby convene the second meeting of the Dragon Guard heist. You're probably wondering what the plan is, Will. I sure am. On Friday nights, Rena makes cheese and potatoes. Now, we all know cheese and potatoes makes Mr. Balor very sleepy. Will, you'll be the lookout. Maple, you'll be the distraction. Rena can't say no when you want attention. Naturally. Dell, you'll... liberate a big plate of cheese and potatoes from the kitchen while Rena is distracted. Will, you'll deliver the cheese and potatoes to Mr. Balor, along with a warm beer. Ugh, a warm beer? So warm. He'll sleep like a baby. And then you'll get his keys, Will, and we'll look inside his room. Does everyone understand their role? I don't know how to feel about this. Next week is go time. Rest up, Will. I don't know how to feel about this. I feel like I'm being forced in a situation where I may perform crimes, and I don't know if I'm down with that, you know? I don't know if I'm down with that sickness. Yeah, get the new Enfield operator. Well, got the new for basically free. Oh snap! Congratulations, Dub Shadow. And wait, I thought you said you were being productive. No, you know what? I'm being unreasonable. I'm sorry. Also, I just realized that because of the reduction, I can make baked potatoes for no cost. Like, I can bake potatoes in 0 minutes. They're just insta. I love it. And I can do the same thing with turnips. Plus it gets her cooking skill up. Oh no, I didn't have any space for them. Crap. I had room for the baked potatoes. Well, butterfly, I'm sorry, but you're getting yeeted. Oh, but I got some of my turnips back. Oh no! Berries be gone. I'm sorry, berries. Well, that was on me. That was a whoopsie doodles on my part. I acknowledge. Ah well, say la vie. And fair enough, Dub Shadow. What you eating, by the way? What delicious nutrition are you slurping down at the moment? Yoink. Thank you for the chickpea. Put the oils in there. Leftovers, leftover takeout wings, marinara wait. Margarita slice and fries? Am I not reading that correctly? Am I just... I'm having a hard time. Chat, is this a stroke? Call a ambulance. Leftovers sound good. Hey, Geekbot, how's it going? Hope you're doing well, dude. Yeet. And thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. There it is. Uno secondo. I just need to catch one more fish before it's too late. Don't worry, I'm watching the time. Kind of. Oh, look what we caught. Hold on. I'm Googling it. That's what I'm doing because my brain doesn't want to work right now. So wait, is it pizza? Why didn't you just say a pizza slice? I feel like you've purposefully obscured yourself for the bemusement of my confusion. Sounds fancier that way. Oh, like when they call... What was it again? There's like the French way of saying... Not Walmart, but like Shoppers Drug Mart or whatever. You can say it in the French way and it makes it sound like boutique de something. But I can't remember what the heck it is anymore. But thank you for the stretch of the hydrate. I will do so. Everybody make sure you're stretching. It's good for you. Oh. That would lead to more questions in my head. What do you mean? If you were like, I am having wings, a pizza slice, and fries, it's just like, yeah, those are takeout leftovers. This all makes sense to me. There are no further questions because you've answered them all. But now I'm sitting here being like, what are these words you're using? Now I'm more confused. Well, what kind of pizza was it, Dove Shadow? If you just answered those questions... Oh, I'm not going to make it to bed in time. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We'll sort it all out later. That is a crazy amount of money. God dang. Oh, it's because I sold those. Ooh, but also those turnips were worth quite a bit. The baked potatoes were worth quite a bit. That was a good chunk of the coins. But also, copper. Also, margarita is like the most basic pizza. I'd be surprised if people don't know what it is. But I guess I was wrong. You're other people, certainly, Dub Shadow. But I'm not other people. I'm dumb as bricks. You forgot a very important bit of information. Who you were talking to. And unfortunately, that person is a big stupid dum-dum. But there you go. Alright. Wait, did I hydrate yet? I don't think I did. Alright. Ladies and... Wait, what was it again? Feta said a very good one the other day. Why do I even bother? Just use the terms bedbreads and sleepyheads. That's so much easier. There's no gender involved. It's so much easier to do it that way. When you cross the pond, instead of going for bars, instead of going for bars or bears, I know you're saying beers, but bears, I'm gonna take you to a pizzeria instead. Also, deal. Also, I don't like drinking beer. Beer is gross. But also, bedbreads and sleepyheads, we unfortunately have reached the second hour, so we need to go ahead and take a quick little break if you guys can and are able to. I hope that you get up and stretch, grab yourself some meat, grab yourself some drink, make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. I will see you guys in 3 minutes. I'll be back ASAP. BRB, teetotal and all that and all. But also, beer is just disgusting. Fight me, chat. You can't. You know I'm right. Anybody who is just like, it's an acquired taste. If it's an acquired taste, I'm not wasting my time on it. BRB. Hostility. And we're back. Apologies for the wait. I was trying to make the kettle heat up faster, and then I realized that there is no possible way to make that happen without sorcery, so instead I was just like, you know what, just put more water in the kettle and then just walk away. Like, I was just sitting there like, come on. And then just realized that I didn't need to do that in this moment. You know, it wasn't actually important. In my head, it was super important, but in reality, it mattered so little. Especially when it prevents me from hanging out with you lovely individuals. So I cast it aside, and now here we are. Community involvement? I want nothing to do with that. Dub Shadow, I've sent you that video before, right? The guy was just like, yep. Used to think that you could just throw tea into a bag and hot water just sped up the, teaification of it all. And just ends with people just, I think my favorite line is, Bestie, is your stove powered by the fucking sun? Let's see, with the renowned climbing, I would like to call a town meeting to discuss ways to improve the community. We'll have a meeting in the dining hall at the manor. We would be delighted if you were to attend. Oh fuck, that was some heresy. Yeah, just put the mug right on the stove. You heat up in like, it'll heat up in like 20 seconds. Bestie, is your stove powered by the fucking sun? Everybody in this thread is a fucking moron. Do none of you own a fucking kettle? And what's this one now? Congratulations. This means we are officially earned back our pre-earthquake rank. I believe I speak for all of us when I say thank you, Will. You gosh darn right thank you. And you're gosh darn welcome. Now take 3 steps back, turn around, walk away, you're in my space. Get out of my house. Do none of you own a fucking kettle? Yup. I mean, I own a kettle. I don't know if that was audible, but there was the click just now. Kettle's done. I'm just gonna let it sit. It's okay. Why are you yelling, Rosa? I'm sorry. Stitches!
We are grateful for your wisdoms, Mr. Bill. Our lives are enriched beyond measure. Also, Americans are weird. They boil water in the radiation box and don't use teapots.
And don't use teapots. Yeah, I mean... No, I was imitating you. Oh, well, in that case, absolutely, Rosa. Thank you for the flawless imitation. And first of all, thank you, Stitches. Second of all, god damn it, now we gotta roll the darn... We gotta roll the rolls. And third of all, how's it going, Stitches? Thank you very much, by the way. I did take a gander at the other memes at the Discord. A shameless plug for the Discord, if you would like to join. Stitches, anybody who has ever played Terraria, he just posted a wonderful little video that he found, a YouTube short that summarizes... It just summarizes it perfectly. Why is there a hype train? Why? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I also hate the way the raid train works, because I know it's going off the concept of similar to like years, you know, like if you're 20 years old, you're technically in your 21st year, and they're doing the same thing with the hype train one. It's just like, this is the level 1 hype train in progress, but it needs to be 100% before it is fulfilled as such. I returned from rebooting my PC. First of all, welcome back, Link. Second of all, there's a raid train or a hype train, and I don't know what the frick is happening. And third of all, why'd you reboot your computer? Are you okay? And fourth of all, let's go Span. How does it work? That's how it works. Yeah, technically, if you do not make it to level 2, nothing happens. So it is one of those. I do have my hype train set to its absolute lowest numbers so that anybody contributing can feel like they made like a huge impact, because like, you know, number go up is nice for just everybody involved, but also I don't want people to have to spend like 50 gift subs to go from level 1 to level 2, you know what I mean? Like, I want that to be done in like 2 or 3, maybe 4. I don't know exactly what the number is, but they're set as low as I can set them. In the meantime, give me a second while I go and get my wheel. Because here we are, the misery returns once again. Hooray. 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 Are you willing to forgive and forget? Hooray. Alright. Everybody just ignore the hype train, actually. That's what we're going to do. It's not even there. We're instead going to spin the punishment wheel. Frick. there was hope for just a moment. There was some hope internally. I was like, oh shit, we're gonna make it to the safe zone. No. 60 second plank. Now, 30 seconds I could do without fail. 60 seconds are a little bit rougher. Ugh. But we'll make it happen. But yes, to anybody who is curious as to what it was happening there, every 5 gift subs, or subs, just any subs in any way. It can be Prime, it can be full, it can be gifted, etc. Every 5, and it keeps track of it. Once we hit the 5th one, we spin on the punishment wheel, which for me is workouts, because despite the fact that I do try to keep in shape to the best of my abilities, I am also an ADHD-brained individual who sometimes forgets that he hasn't worked out that day. So sometimes it's nice to be like, chat's just like, we're supporting you, and by supporting you, I mean, fucking do your squats, nerd. So it's like, you know what? You're right. You're right. This is me. This is my life. This is how I live. This is the shenanigans that we're doing. So we are going to make sure that that is reset. Spin reset. If anybody's curious what I'm actually using for that specifically, I am using the program Mix It Up. There's a little system that you can build in order to make that a reality. And so we're going to go ahead and do the thing. We're going to go do the plank. I'm going to go take a sip of water and then I'll go do it. If anybody would like to participate, by all means do so. You are under no obligation to do so. But, you know, some of us do well with the encouragement of others. Or we'll just do like, well, if they're doing it, I'll do it too. So if that's something that helps you out, then by all means do so. Excuse me, that's disgusting. I'm very embarrassed. I even leaned away from the microphone for that, but I don't think that that stopped it from being picked up. No, thank you. I will die. What? Stitches. Stitches. A 1-minute plank is rough, but it's doable. And besides, just don't widespread. Like, that's one thing that I don't do, which I should do at some point. Like, don't keep your arms at about shoulder length when you prop up on them. And if you want to make it a little bit easier, just like bend your hands inwards so that you form a little bit more of like a triangle shape with your arms. It can help with that. And also don't do it on a solid floor if you can help it. If you have like a yoga mat or something to do it on, that's also good, because it hurts so much more if you're on a hard surface. That's why I have my little workout mat, so that at least I'm not just destroying my poor aged elbows while I do this. This is me simultaneously trying to walk people into being healthier while also avoiding the task at the same time. Anybody who noticed, well done, you've caught me. All right, let's go do the dag. Let's go do the workout. Let's go. And no, face down more. There we go. Stop stalling and suffer for our amusement, streamer. Why? Why are you so mean to me? Actually, the one meme of the guy, of person with a big butt, and it's just like, why is everyone so mean to me? Remind me to tell that story after I'm done. Alright. I forgot to grab my timer. That's embarrassing. There we go. Where's my timer? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Alright. On 3. 1, 2, 3. And it's always relatively easy at the beginning. The first 20 seconds is just like, oh, well, this isn't even that bad. You just kind of tighten yourself up a little bit, make sure that you're nice and sturdy. Keep yourself at that angle. You might feel it a little bit in your core, especially since you should be flexing your abs. And, like, you might get a little bit of the vibration there, but it's not too bad. But once you start getting to the 30-second mark, it's just like, okay, I'm starting to feel this. I'm starting to feel it in a way that I'm not happy about. Like me, right now, where it's at 35 seconds, and I'm definitely starting to feel it. And I don't like it. I don't like that I can feel it, you know? And that's why I prefer to do the slight hip shifts, because it makes it a little bit of a distraction, while also kind of making it harder, but not too badly. And 1 minute. Boop, boop. Oh, to the people who joined me, good job. You did great. And for those who didn't, good job. You did the right thing. Okay. So, the other day, I was trying to do this one thing at my job, and there's a particular task that you have to do that requires a lot of squatting. Like, you just need to, you know, like, you need to, like, squat down and grab things and then lift them up again. And the job, it's kind of required that you're doing it with multiple people so that you can rotate. So it's just like, there's like, you know, like a 45-ish minutes of it, and only one person does it, and then the next time it has to happen, other people do it, and then other people do it, etc. I tend to just take the job over and over again. And at one point, and like technically I'm not allowed to, but like I kind of use it as leverage so that other jobs people will take in exchange, because a lot of people don't want to do the job. So at one point, my team lead was just like, why do you do that? And I'm like, well, because I'm not going to have a rambunctious booty if I don't keep squatting. And they just stared at me dumbfounded. And I'm just like, yeah, now that I'm single, you think that a personality is going to carry me? Nah, I need that freaking booty. I don't flabbergast that team lead very often, but when I do, there is a straight just stare at me, and I'm just like, I'm hilarious. Oh, there you go. Quest started. Lost and found. We found our thingy. That is so much of the energies. I'm just gonna. It's also 500. I could just sell that, you know? And I will. Without hesitation. Not even a little bit of hesitation. Oh, that's right. I gotta, first of all, water this entire... I forgot about the fact that we need to water all of that. I'm gonna be real. That part slipped my mind. I should have called him Muffin, actually. Is now lurking. Have a good lurk. Thank you very much once again, Stitches. I appreciate the heck out of it. Appreciate you as well. People, if you're not following Stitches, Dubshadow, you're a mod, so you're stuck doing this. Shout out Captain Stitches. As far as I'm aware, he does intend to return to streaming in the hopefully near future. Go support him already if you can. He's a lovely individual. He's an angry but friendly Aussie boy who plays a lot of Hunt Showdown and has a very nice looking model. I must say, you know, I'm not being paid to say that. That's just something I say willingly. It's got a great looking model. There you go. Oh, that's right. He was actually playing Terraria a while ago. Yeah, go support that boy. I gotta get more into the whole, like, shouting people out thing. I've been, how to say, like, I always am a little bit hesitant to do it. Not in the sense that I don't want to shout people out, because obviously I want to support all the peeps that I enjoy. But there's always that just, like, how much does it become a, how to say, like an interruption of stream? But I've been watching a couple of, like, bigger streamers that for some reason know who I am. And I realized that they just do it. They're just like, hey, can I just get a shout out for this person? Like, just, like, mid-game, they're just like, no, we're going to talk about this person for a second and just kind of talk about them. And it's like, oh, okay, like, this is fine. Like, I can just do that. So I got to just push that paranoia out of my head and just let it happen. If you feel compelled to talk to the statue, I am glad that you helped the town restore or replenish its reserves, Will. Caring for the well-being of others is admirable. What's your angle? What are you trying to get out of me right now? Wait, there? So for that one? Oh, it is 15. Wait, it's 15? I can actually get to the next thing? Pursuit. Digging up the things have a chance of finding the next. That's a really good one. Just, you don't draw a thing that you want. Here's an increased chance of getting a better thing. This one, sunken treasure. Treasure chests are more likely to appear when diving. That's also a really good one. Artifacts sometimes drop when breaking rocks in the mines. An additional appears daily on the eastern side, but we don't have that one unlocked yet, so we're gonna grab that instead. Trust me, this all makes sense. It's all making sense. We're just gonna keep on doing our thing. Also, that's right, it's Saturday. I need to hand that into the place. We're gonna go and check over here. We're also gonna get our reward. Wow, that actually increases the stamina bar by a lot, doesn't it? Is it by like 10? Requesting more copper. And cooking classes. Just meet her at the inn. Alright, so we're going to the mines today, I guess. That evening of Dungeons and Dragons and Drama was more gripping than I expected. Enough for me to forget about work. I'm looking forward to the next one. Me, every time that I run any TTRPG, it's just like, I hope this was enough for the players to not have to think about life for a while. Here for a trim or something a little more exciting. You know what? You know what? Let's just see what kind of hair things you have. Would I look good in wavy rugged? Maybe? I don't know. Oh no! I don't want any more. My caffeine tolerance is actually pretty low, Will. I'm down to 5 shots of it. This woman dies a little every day and just doesn't know it. Green tea. Coffee. Green tea. Hold on, I'm just gonna keep talking to... I'm gonna at least talk to them every day. That's at least something I should do. Cobalt! Oh, Cobalt! I found an outfit for you! striped basket hat, bandana, hooped earrings, cat ears. Oh, God. Strawberry, cherry, bunny ears. I think we lost Cobalt. That's okay, though. Remind me to tell him that there was definitely a maid outfit. Very excited for inventory this week. Well, what are you selling? Oh, you sell, like, everything. Yeah, that's also stuff that I'm not, like, super, like... How to say? Alright, they wanted to do that in the dining room. Give me the meeting chat! Will, I'm so glad that you could make it to our meeting. Welcome. Pull up a chair. Ooh, but me... Oh, I snub him immediately by not sitting next to him. Oof. Oof. Thank you all for coming today. As I'm sure you're all aware, Mistria's rank has risen yet again. Congratulations, everyone. What? It's all me! I think special thanks are in order to one Mistrian in particular. Well done, Will. We all appreciate. Could you imagine if she was like Adeline? Just like she's like one particular. Adeline, thank you so much for all your work. Here, here. Now, on to new business. Whoa! How about some old business, old people? Whoa! You're really going to leave the Dragon Guard out of another meeting? How are we gonna protect Mistria at this rate? Hemlock, I thought Reyna was going to distract them with chocolate bars. She did. Oh yeah, we ate those super fast. My tummy hurts. God damn it. These kids. Now listen, you three. You march yourselves right back to the inn. No, it's fine. They can stay. That's why there's 3 other chairs. Yay! As long as you're all quiet, okay? You got it, Dad. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. We have several items on today's agenda that are, there's a grant proposal. There's a proposal to review. There's a grant proposal to review the establishment of the Lost and Found, and, if I might interject, I second the Lost and Found proposal. Last week, Ulrich left a rock outside the museum that Earl and I were convinced was had some archaeological merit before he came back to claim it. It was, to quote Ulrich, a pretty rad rock, but it certainly wasn't a high watermark for the Historical Society. At any rate, the Lost and Found chest would be a net win for the town, although we will need some volunteer help gathering the lost items floating around the town. What do you have in mind? The 3, obviously. There you go. It's good that they were here. They can do the menial work. Excuse me. Of course. We're out on patrol protecting the town all the time anyway. Yeah, you really should let us help. Then maybe you won't look so tired. Maple. Well, if they're volunteering, I personally don't have an issue accepting their help. Yes, get them to start work early. They need to fill out those resumes. Have that 10 years of experience by the time they're 20. It's heartening to have such civil-minded youth in Mistria. I am all for it. Very well. I officially assigned the Dragon Guard to this very important project. We did it, Dragon Guard! I'll set up the Lost and Found chest south of the stairs into town. Children, please gather any items that have been left around during the week into the chest every Monday so that they can be claimed. No problem. Wonderful. Thank you, Dragon Guard. Now, on to the next item. Just a moment, Lady Adeline. We haven't discussed the Dragon Guard's payment yet. There's the issue. There we go. We have the Lost and Found box officially. We did it. This includes items left behind in buildings. Be sure to check every Monday. You might find some surprises waiting for you. Like the kids just stole stuff and are just like, yeah, we'll just put it in there. Why not? All right, we need more copper. We technically have the copper already at home, but we gotta go mining again anyway. So like, you know. We've talked to all of them already, so I don't gotta worry about that. Argot, congratulations on the new tea. Hope you're doing well. Hope that your last stream went well. You were streaming for like 10 hours or something, weren't you? I think you were playing Mario Kart? Maybe I'm crazy. I remember Mario Kart. Shush! I remember you specifically, the part that I was lurking to, you were desperately attempting to move up in the ranks. And you were, I think, in 5th, and you were just doing like a mad dash for 1st. And I think you ended up pulling up to 3rd, I think? Like, it was like a, oh, he's going for it situation. Usually stream like 14 plus hours, and then going to work after. You're insane. I could never. I would die. But still, kudos for your grand stamina. I cannot say that that is a thing that I have ever been able to master. Come on, you. Pa. 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 Appreciate you lurking in there, though. Oh yeah, I try to be in there as often as I can. The problem is, as I know everybody here knows, it's once you start following more than like 6 people, it's like, oh god, who do I lurk? My usual aim is to just try to, how to say, to rotate to the best of my abilities, you know, like one day it's just like, all right, so and so and so and so will be my lurk targets, as it were. And then the next day it's like, all right, well now I gotta pick somebody else, if I can, like if I have the ability to do so. Hello there, little fella. A copper nugget beetle. Oh yeah, the sword is definitely gonna have to be one of the ones that we level up early on too, because can't be dealing with these nerds. Usually just start picking people who does it for me instead of rotating too often. That's fair, but I like to keep my, how to say, I don't know, I don't want to play favorites if I can help it. Look, there are days where somebody is going to be more appealing than others. Just, you know, just that day you just want to sit in an art stream. And it's like, that's going to be the day that I'm going to be sitting in Ling's stream, because I want an art stream that day. Did I get summoned? I was just, we're talking about just how to figure out who to lurk in their streams, but just, how to say, like, just because it's hard once you have a certain amount of people in on your follow list. So I was just saying that if I ever have, like, a craving for an art stream, it's usually you. Haha! Get bonked, nerd. There we go. Usually come at the exact time Booba. That is irrelevant, but also, you know, just a nice perk to the situation. Not intended, but no complaints. Right, I haven't actually got a chance to do that yet. What item do we have? Ooh, a stone horse. Love to see you lurking for me. Much love as always, and appreciated to you too, of course. Right back at you. Can we make it to the next floor at least? Oh, hello there, little silly boy. Come on. There we go. Oh, the problem. Oh no. You're gonna have to get yeeted. It's about dang time. Only took like that. You are in good company in that regard. There are many people in chat who are like, what the frick is this gotcha tea bullshit? Where is my next tea? Trust me, you are in very like-minded company right now. And I'm sitting here like, look, I don't know what to tell you. Like, the gotcha does as the gotcha does. I have no real control over it. I just set it up. It does what it wants. Get out of here, you little nerd. Oh, it's not gonna let me. Oh no. Dang it, one of those things again, and they're actually valuable too. Oh, we need to eat some food anyway. Let's just, you know. Let's just go through some food. It's fine. Speaking of Dub Shadow, congratulations on the new tea. Or speaking of new tea, that's the correct word. Speaking of Dub Shadow, Brain, please. It's not even that late yet. And there we go. All right, I just need to make it to the next floor, and then we can start figuring out the rest. There we go. Perfect. All right. Just grabbing a little bit of extra wood. Go in here. Back to the first floor. Usually always forget to collect the daily tea when I lurk. I'm glad to remember today. Well, I'm glad that you did too. Now you can flaunt it at all the peeps that do not in fact have that and just be like, yeah, no worries about it. You know, not everybody can have all the tea. Donate. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, heck yes. Double heck yes. What did I get here? The beekeeper. Oh, that is the farmer's overalls. Yeah, that's a frickin' blast from the olden past. Those are snow peas? Why are you giving me snow peas? I mean, I'm not actually complaining, just to be clear, but... Okay, we need to go and find March. Gonna slip into lurk mode for a bit. But not back with the end of the stream. Have a good night. Well, thank you very much, Rosa. Please have yourself a great lurk. Whatever it is you're doing, I hope that it goes smooth. Is he still in there? No. Where's March? Can't wait to hit 35 out of 35. It will still be a long time, I'm sure. Ling has also been slamming her head against that situation for quite a while. Uh-oh. Oh, I found the cooking lesson episode. Crap. Will, you're just in time. We're just about to start the class. Ready to learn some basic cooking? Today we're going to be making the inn's famous soup. Wonderful! We've got Balor chopping vegetables. I wouldn't have thought my knife technique could get any better, but Joe here is a talented woman. Celine is tending to the cauldron. It turns out that a watch pot does boil. And Rain and I are here to give you expert guidance. Come over here, Will. You can help me sort through the produce. Oh, I thought this would be a private cooking lesson. Nonsense! The more the merrier. Come on in, March. Oh, he's dying inside. In lurk mode, no worries at all. Argot, you have yourself a grand old lurk. Please do a good. And hopefully you get some good sleep. A wonderful job, everyone. This is going to make my time on the road much more bearable. I should have asked for these lessons ages ago. Literally me when I moved out of my parents' place when I went to college. Like, the last 2 weeks, I think it was, while I was still living with parents, like, every day, I was just like, Mom, please teach me how to cook. Please, I beg you. And she did. Such a good way to use up leftovers, too. I've already got some ideas. Ulrich makes such a production out of cooking, but it wasn't that hard. I'm so proud of you all. It's not easy learning new things, but you've all taken your first steps into the culinary world. Feel free to use our kitchen whenever you want to practice. You can also get your own from the carpenter shop. Thanks for coming, everyone. You're welcome. And now we also get the recipe. Oh, crap, except I don't have anything really to throw away for the stupid recipe. All this just so that I can talk to... There he is. Ah, the copper ore I requested. I didn't think you'd manage it. Thanks. Here's your payment. Why do you hate? How are things going at that shop, Rise? Not bad. Uncle Lendon's still leading most of our projects despite his retirement. I wish he'd relax more. Give me a chance to prove that I can handle things. Yeah. I mean, isn't that why he asked you to move out here in the first place? Yeah. It's a work in progress. Were there any other tasks that we still had? No, just literally proceed. Continue. Another moth. Don't mind if I do. Yoink. Oh, that's where the lost and found is going to be. Okay. Now, we still have a lot of energy to burn with a little bit of time left, so I feel like it might not be a bad idea for us to just burn it on maybe more fishing. I don't think fishing would be a bad idea. Thanks for the thing that I can't freaking hold on to, cat. I'm just messing with you, cat. You're wonderful, and I appreciate you. Toss. 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 Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a fishing day. Wait a second. Have I caught you before? I have. Or maybe I haven't, and I'm just not realizing the situation here. Regardless, we continue on with our way. As I said, we do need more fish, especially from the pond. So if we make sure that we do some fishing over here, along with catching more bugs. Go on, little fella. Take a little nibble now. Yoink. Interesting. Alright, let's try there. Did he notice? It looks like he noticed. We hopefully have been noticed. And that darn thing again. Oop. I really want to catch it, but it's not going to be easy to actually catch. You, however, shouldn't be too difficult considering you're near the edge of the water. It does feel like I'm not going to burn through the... Oh, that's so mean. I keep forgetting. I don't know why I keep forgetting, because I know that I can jump, but there's just like a part of you that just forgets, like on the spot. I'm going to go. Ooh. A full frickin' turtle. Also, wait, Ling. And I apologize for summoning you away from the game for a moment. Just a curiosity suddenly provoked. You said that you wanted to start a new game in this. Why? If you don't mind me asking. So I'm always curious as to the reasons why people do as they do. While making sure to at least... Hey, there you go, some hardwood. Yeah, we're not going to be able to empty our entire thing. I don't even know if I'm going to make it back to the frickin' bed in time with the way that I'm playing with fire right now. And continue to play with fire for no reason. Sleep! Oh. Oh, there we go. I'm sorry. Got a little bit of soreness in the old shoulder. Old man noises. 21? 21. Yeah. At this point, it's definitely going to be a much slower progress. Which is fine. And sometimes just needs to be said out loud, because there's... Once you get, like, the early momentum, there's, like, the want for that momentum to continue. And it's like, well, you can't always do that. Celine, what do you want? Oh, Will! What good timing. I was just about to leave you a letter. But I'd rather tell you in person. We're going to hold the Spring Festival on Wednesday. The whole town will be decorated with flowers, and there will be special booths selling all kinds of things celebrating spring. Rise and Lennon are making new booths. March will be juggling, and everyone will be gathering flowers. I don't suppose you'd like to help? Anything for you, Celine. Oh. I'm happy to hear that. We celebrate the spring festival around this time every year, consolidating the blooming of a special type of flower. It's called Breath of Spring, and you can only find them here in Mistria. We traditionally use them to decorate the festival grounds. So the more you collect, the better the festival will be. There's even special prizes for the person who gathers the most. I could give you some tips on how to find them if you'd like. Please teach me, because I cannot remember the mechanics of this specifically. They're dropped as a bonus item whenever completing various tasks, include farming, fishing, mining, and more. Try to collect as many of them as you can. The more you collect, the better the rewards, decor, and booth inventory will be. I'll stop by the morning to collect any that you have. Let's make this year's Spring Festival the best one yet. I mean, I'll try. That's right, we have not actually had cabbage before. One of them has to stick around. Let's grab that and put it like that. Slap that in here. Slap the potatoes. Okay. Sorry, me just also keeping track of the time. Hello, friend. You feel a compulsion. You feel compelled. You have seen a mushroom monster in the mines that defended against your attacks. You will need to strike decisively the moment before it attacks you to disarm it. You'll be most vulnerable then. Of course, knocking them back with a jump attack may work as well. Thank you for your wisdom, I guess, for a thing that I already knew. But it's fine. You know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Children, kindly get out of the way. Adults are trying to do adult things. Like make copious amounts of money. You need one of... Of course you do. Do I still have any of those? Ooh, but they'll give us the seeds to grow them. And this is for... Okay. Alright, this is actually worth going back really quickly. It's worth it. It is a little bit of a shame. Like, I don't know how you could justify it gameplay-wise, but it is a little bit of a shame that, like, the chests work perfectly for, like, regular things. Like... Do I not have one? Yes, I do. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I had one. Like, you can craft from them from basically anywhere. But you can't... draw from them when it comes to quests. You have to have them on your person. Which, like, fine. Not an unreasonable situation. But still. Okay, we do the watering. We'll need to take a quick little break in a second, probably right after we're done watering this. This will likely be our last day. Because I can feel my energy level starting to drop a little bit. Well, maybe I can pick them back up again, who knows. Who knows? We started late. I've been socializing all day. It makes sense that this is happening, but I still want to at least finish this day, if nothing else. There. All right, with that, we are going to take our last break for the evening. So everybody, once again, we're going to take a quick little 3-minute ad break if you guys can or are able to. If you get up and stretch, grab yourself some meat, grab yourself some drink, make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. I'll be back ASAP. BRB. Did I actually remember? Okay, I did actually remember. I'm back. I apologize. The slow. You. Don't think I've forgotten about you, Caterpillar. And the stress that you've caused me. Come on, thank you for the stretch. I appreciate the heck out of it. Now, who was I supposed to give this to again? Oh, that's right, her. So she's up there. And thank you for the hydrate as well. Let's do that first just to begin with. Cobalt, you missed it. You missed it. One of the outfits that you can buy is a maid dress. Thank you very much for the stretch. It's super appreciated. Oh. And I couldn't justify the purchase in that moment. But it was still like, oh shit. There we go. Let us away. Did you buy it? I didn't. I couldn't justify the purchase, unfortunately. Okay, she's still in there. Good. Where is she? Where is she? Not here. There she is. Hello. You wanted this. Oh my, thank you for going out of your way to deliver the snowdrop anemone. I requested. It's beautiful. I was thinking of growing some myself, but I simply haven't found the time. I think these seeds are better off with you. Enjoy. Oh, thank you for the free seeds, I guess. Sorry, Cobalt. Oh, it's the newcomer. I suppose I should be thankful. I was the newcomer before you arrived. Josephine's got someone new to fuss over. A wealth of prehistoric artifacts wash off on the beach. You can often find them buried in the sand. Be careful with them. They're unimaginably old. Oh, I got somebody to level 1. Have you met my darling? Niece and nephew? I'm their great aunt. Well, not by blood. Some of us are simply born aunties, you see. Why you, though? You know what? Here. G. Maybe that's now our romance. It's nice to see someone new in town. We used to have so much livelier town back before the earthquake. I hope you're the first of many. Man, it's not like I haven't been here for already like 2 weeks. I know you just arrived, but I wouldn't get too comfortable. Jeez, how's it going on the farm? It's a big adjustment. I'm getting used to it myself. That looks new. It was not new. I lied. I've tricked you all. But no, Cobalt, I'm sorry that I have that I've hurt you in this way, but I did not, in fact. There. I guess the watering can would not be a bad option for the next. No, we said the sword would be next for the bonus damage. Which means that our inventory is already rapidly expanding in terms of cost. Or in terms of storage. So that's a whole other thing that we're going to be dealing with, but if I was a smart boy, I would have left things at home. But here we are, me not leaving things at home. Again. Probably just end up hucking the sword. The bad one, not the good one. The good one stays. The good one we have to keep. It's very important. It's a sleeping little face. Closed eyes. And we go. Boop. That's an ant. I'm not going to... there any other spots to dig up? Every now and then, this place becomes very generous when it comes to the digging spots. But it looks like today is not one of those days. A shame, but at the same time, still acceptable. Besides, we got all the berries and all the other extra loot that's just sitting around for us to take. Not a whole lot to actually complain about in that regard. Although I must say that we are already out of inventory space, I'm pretty sure, even if I only have like one spot open. Nope, not even one spot. Not one single spot. That snail, not coming with us. We just simply do not have room. The butterfly, though, gets yeeted specifically for these so that I can make more trail mix later. My god, it was actually still there. Well, berries be burying, so can't really be that upset about it. We still need them at the end of the day. You're lucky, Lilac. You stay behind, but I will remember that you are there. No, I won't. That's just a bold-faced lie. I will not be remembering that it's there. I will pretend to remember that it's there until I inevitably walk past it several times. Speaking of which, wait, how long do you guys take to grow? 6 days. There's enough time. Oop, oop, oop. I really hope they were spring flowers, because if not, that is gonna be real embarrassing. There we go. With 430, yeah, we'll be pushing it to see if we can actually make it a thing, but also Ling, I apologize, I am once again summoning you. When do we get access to the next backpack slot? And how much does it cost? I know, this is why I apologize, because I know that it's just like, Ling, I require an encyclopedic knowledge of the situation. Fetch me mine intel, thank you. You need to repair the shop first. Got it. So we're not there yet, is what you're saying. That is okay. Oh boy. I already see that this is not going to be the speediest trip down. Yep, that took a lot of swings to get here. A small essence. Essence stones used to charge magic items for 5 days. Consume for 25 essence. Okay. Oh! Well, he was certainly quite rude. It's also 2K. Well, I have that already, so... For better or for worse, I already have that. Come on, downstairs. There you are. Have the lantern moth already, so that's not as important as I would like, but... No, an artifact! Ah! It's happening again. It's happening again. All misery, all the time. Hold on, let me also change my camera a little bit. I feel like it's a little bit on the low side. There we go. Minor slab. We're definitely not gonna make it to the next floor. I know that already. I don't know why I'm going on as if we're gonna get there. The next floor is in the next floor milestone, just to be clear. That was just bad tactics on my part. But also thank you for all the intel, by the way, Ling. I appreciate it. Down. 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 Thank you. Gosh dang it, once again. A medium essence. Ooh. What to say, at least kindly swing your sword when asked, if nothing else. Gotta run back, otherwise we're gonna be late. And late in this economy is not healthy, because it'll kill you. But also because we've got to stop by the museum. Because we can't just... I do like that they just leave their doors open. Like, no one's gonna fuck with things. It's like, yeah, sure. It's like the kids don't have weird little ideas on how certain things need to be done, and they wouldn't totally just cause shenanigans unintentionally. Because children. That's just me, though. Still. We are heading on home. We're going to throw a couple things into the bin if we have enough time. I think we will. It's based on the speed that we're going, which is good. The only person that locks his door. Oh my god, you're right. And I don't like the sentence that you just stated. Boop. Toss that all in there. You can just stay there. We're going to save our progress. And I think that's where we're going to wrap up for the evening. Because that is the nice and simple thing to do specifically. Ah, god dang. It's a shame that I'm not going to be able to play this for like a week. So I'm just going to be sitting here just being like, but I could be playing it. But that's unfortunately the way that work works. Maybe we should make all of next week just... No, I can't do that. Friday still has to be a work-along stream. That is non-negotiable. Fridays are work-along streams unless collab partners can only do Fridays, in which case, then it is what it is. But still. Thank you, everyone, very much for hanging out with me today, for being lovely, for being chatty, for being all those wonderful, wonderful things. We are going to go ahead and... let's see. Who should we raid? We should raid somebody who is also playing Fields of Mistria. Because there's a lot of people playing Fields of Mistria right now. Hot dang. Let's see. If anybody in chat actually has somebody who's currently playing Fields of Mistria, let me know. Because nobody on my friends list is at the moment. But if you have one, do tell. And we will make sure to send them over yonder. Let me see. Okay, there's a couple of VTubers playing. Let's see here real quick. I knew that somebody else that I do follow was playing earlier, but unfortunately, they are not playing anymore. So let's instead go to... dramatic drum roll as I just try to find a name, but just also being paranoid about just raiding into a random individual because I'm just that person. You know, the general paranoia of just like, I just don't know who this is, and because of that, I don't know what to expect. Let me see here. Let me check this person out really quick. And of course the ads kick in right away. Gosh dang it. Well, that doesn't help me at all. You know what? Heck it. I'm gonna be a paranoid individual, and we're just gonna raid. We're gonna raid Isaac instead. That's what we're gonna do. I'm being a baby. I'm being a coward. I know I am, and I'm sorry. But there you go. If you would like to participate in my socials at all, you can find them there. I have a Bluesky, I have a Discord, I have a YouTube channel, I have an ASMR channel that never gets any love, and one day, gosh dang it, I will start posting on there again. I promise, I just don't know when. We are going to go ahead and raid Isaac. He is a lovely tiger-themed VTuber. We're going to go over and support the heck out of him. And also, Olive, if you're still there, thank you so much once again for raiding me earlier. It's very much appreciated. 26 individuals. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Isaac is currently playing The 7 Days I Spent With You. So I presume that that is a sad visual novel, if I were to hazard a guess. So, if you are subscribed, please use the top raid message. If you are not subscribed, please use the bottom raid message. Everybody, it is the end of the weekend, unfortunately. But thank you for spending time with me during it. as I said, we are going over to Isaac's, but before then, we're going to do a quick little outro, as we are one to do, because that's just what I need to do around here. So, thank you guys so much for sticking around. Whether you were chatting, whether you were lurking, whether you just popped in and out for a second, know that you were super appreciated. I hope that you are having a great day, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it have to be for you. Hope you're taking care of yourselves. I hope that you're drinking plenty of water, and when you finally do sleep, whatever time it have to be for you, I hope that you have a very restful sleep. I will see you guys over at Isaac's, and you guys have yourself a great rest of your weekend. I will be back on Friday, hopefully, doing a work-along stream, so I hope to see you then. If not, probably on Saturday or Sunday, and if not, have yourself a great weekend, subsequent weekend, and I will see you guys the next time that I see you. Bye-bye for now.